Welcome everybody to a segment within one of my series called Page Turner, and this is Cover to Cover. This is where we take a look at different covers of a select book, and I give my thoughts and opinions on the covers. And we're going to look at the debut book by this individual up here, Ian Fleming, who is best known for writing the James Bond novels. Now, yes, I, like everyone else, am fully aware that James Bond is a well-known multimedia franchise which has spawned films and video games and everything the like. Heck, way back in the late 50s, early 60s, it got an episode on an anthology series called Climax, which partially did a section of the first novel, actually. And that first novel happened to be Casino Royale, introduced to the world on April 13th, 1953. This here is the original cover, and this is classic. This is a beautiful thing. Why, you could say, this is art. Now, this here is the first American paperback cover. Not bad. I do believe, though, that the individual on the cover is supposed to represent that of the main villain, Le Chiffre. Looks like it. Not bad. Now, in the early 1960s and almost late 50s, we got into the more of the pulp covers. This is the first one that was released. Now, you could say that they're taking a page out of the Climax episode that was based on Casino Royale. But actually, historically speaking, if you read the James Bond novels, James Bond is actually blonde and blue-eyed. So, by definition, the Roger Moore / Daniel Craig versions of Bond is correct of how Bond looks. As far as acts, well, it's different in the book than in the movie, but that's part of the course. Still, not bad. This here is an alternative pulp cover for the paperback. It's under its alternate title, You Asked For It. This feels less like a Bond novel and more like some kind of, I don't know, dirty romance novel. I don't care for it. Now we're back to the more traditional pulp style, action-packed. I like this one. Shows Bond in the corner. Shows Vesper Lynn, more than likely. Enter James Bond, secret agent. That just screams, it's the first novel, check it out. Oh, this one's pretty good. You have Bond and Vesper Lynn shocked by the appearance of Le Chiffre. Not bad. This here is, of course, another pulp one, but this one looks like it's making reference to the other novels as well. So, reprint, new. Yeah, we're still going with the pulp. This one I kind of like, because you got Vesper Lynn in the front, more than likely. But in the back, you have Bond being tortured by Le Chiffre. How he's tortured? Well, if you either saw the movie or read the novel, you know it wasn't pretty. Now this one here is just a basic one cover for Casino Royale. But it has elements of the game that they play and those bets that Bond had to make, for his mission. It's not bad. It's subtle. It's Easter egg reference. It looks like a piece of playing cards, but I don't care for it. This one's okay. It has a variant cover with 007 in the corner. It's not bad. It doesn't catch my eye. This one's okay, but it doesn't catch my eye. Now here. Action-packed. You look at this. This is a bestseller. The original James Bond, the first novel. Yes, you want to grab this and turn every page. I do like this one. This one has Easter eggs in it as well with the cover. It's more real-world cover. But it may not catch my eye at first, but once I see that's Casino Royale, I may be inclined to read it. Now, this is pulp magazine kind of cover art for paperback in the 1970s. I do like it. Well, I like this one too as well. This was in the 1980s. I really dig these ones. I like ones that are action packed, you know. I don't mean to knock the other ones, but that's just my preference. Now this is likely the version that was in the 1990s, which has a yellow variant because the other one was blue. Kind of basic. I don't really care for it. Now, at the height of when the movie came out or being talked about being made, this was a cover they had. I like it. I do like it. Now, in full swing, once the movie got made, they made Casino Royale more available and gave it a new cover. This captures more of a real world feel of like the setting and stuff. Almost homage to the climax episode that episode was based on. Good old throwback to the 1960s. Gotta like this. Bond aesthetic right through. This is actually the Kindle version of Casino Royale. That's just my opinion. And this here is the current one. You know, it's all vintage 007. I get it. I do get it. It does capture the eye. It's more about the title. But I like a little action. But no matter what, it's a great book. It's a great movie. It's a great start to a great franchise. So comment below and let me know which cover you liked, or maybe your rankings of the covers. And as always, take care.